Hello everyone and welcome to CentreStack. In today's session, I'm going to go over a feature which is called user must log in to access file and folder shared to him and her. For security reasons, admin would like external users who are not in the system to at least have a guest account in the system before they can access the shared folders and files that were shared with them. When the feature is enabled, it is also enabled for the users in the system, and it also applies to them when they are sharing content to an external users. It will create a guest account for them as well. I'm going to show you how you could share to a user who's not in the system before the feature is enabled and how the feature works after it's enabled. I'm going to right click on my OpenStack folder, click on share, and click on invite user. And I'm going to enter an email address of a user who's not in the system. Then I'm going to write test in my notes and continue. Right now the feature is not enabled, so you get the option to continue as it is now or add as a guest user. So I'm just going to continue as now, and I'm going to give we'll give read-only permission by default, and I'm going to select no protection, so it's no password is required to access the share. I'm going to go into the email of this user and I'm going to access the shared folder. And as you could see, there was no password required or login into the system because the feature is not enabled yet. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how we're going to enable the feature first. I'm going to go into the management console from the top menu option. And we're going to select group policy, and we're going to select security from the drop-down menu, and we're going to select sharing. And the top first option is our feature. It says user must log in to access file and folder shared to him and her. And when this setting is set, user must log into his or her account to access the received share in file share with me folder. So I'm going to go ahead and click on edit. I'm going to check the feature, click on apply. I'm going to go into my files, and I'm going to go ahead and share a folder. I'm going to share my Windows folder, right click and share. I'm going to click to invite a user. I'm going to invite the same user, it's not in the system. I'm going to write test 1, 2, 3 and continue. Now, since our feature is enabled, we don't see continue as now or create a guest user message. We get create guest user account, and that means they have to create a guest account. So I'm gonna leave let system generate password, and it will be sent into the email, and I'm gonna also keep user must change password at next login checked, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue. And I'm going to give this user now full access. Click on share. And I'm going to go into the email of the user. And we get the password email because it was let system generate the password. And I see my password in the email along with my username. I'm going to go ahead and access the folder from the shared folder email. Now we have to log in into the system because that's what the feature is about, and we're going to go ahead and enter the password. And I had checked user must change the password at login, so I'm going to go ahead and change the password. And now I'm inside my Windows folder, and since this user has full control, this user is able to edit, download, upload. It has full access. I'm going to go back into the admin's browser. And this is how this feature is enabled, and this is how it works. User must log in to access file and folder shared to him and her. Thank you.